Read and learn. That's our book. It's old, quite old. One of my favorite storybooks. Welcome to Read Aloud with FAKIYA. And this is second part of Rumplestiltskin. Remember the last time the little man just went away like that? After he spun the straw into gold for the miller's daughter, in a wink, he just disappeared. Must be a strange man. When the sun came up, the king came into the room. He looked round everywhere and smiled and smiled. I am pleased, said the king. I'm very, very pleased. But I want more gold, more gold. He took the miller's daughter to a bigger room. And what did he do? He had more straw than the one in the first room. Look at, okay, I'll show you. Spin all the straw into gold by morning, said the king. If you do not spin the straw into gold, you must die. Die you must. With that, the king left. Again, he locked the door behind him. Look, I think it's been a wicked. Look, he's locking, that's the king, he's locking the door. Poor girl, poor miller's daughter. The miller caused all this. The miller's daughter began to cry again. Oh, what am I going to do this time? Again. The door opened again. As on the night before, the little man came in. A little man came in. Good evening, good evening. Good evening, miller's daughter, he said. I could spin this straw into gold too. It's easy. What will you give me if I do? Crying, the miller's daughter, I'll give you my ring. I'll give you my ring. I'll give you my ring. I'll give you my ring, said the miller's daughter. If you can do it for me, please, I'll give you my ring. The little man grabbed the ring. He sat down at the spinning wheel again. The piles of straw became piles of gold. Piles of gold. Rolling. I need a wink. He finished. And in a wink, the little man disappeared. What a strange man. Okay, that's it. That's the daughter, the miller's daughter, and the man at the wheel. You see? Oh, strange man indeed. Let's see what happens. When the sun came up, the king came into the room. He looked round again and smiled. I'm very pleased, said the king, but I want more gold, more gold. He took the miller's daughter, to a huge room. There was many piles of straw you can't imagine. So much more than the room 1, room 2. Spin, I said. Spin all the straw into gold by morning, said the king. If you do, we will marry. If you do not, you must die. You must die. The king left and locked the door. Oh, isn't that wicked? Don't you think, children? Don't you think? Look at the king. Look at him. Look at him again. Look at the king. Okay, he wants to marry. Okay, let's see what happens. The miller's daughter, oh, she won't stop crying. Oh, the miller's daughter began to cry again. Who is going to help me? Who is going to help me in trouble? The king said he will kill me if I don't, but he will marry me. As on the other two nights before, the little man with the long nose came in. Good evening, miller's daughter, he said. I could spin the straw into gold. It's easy. What will you give me if I do? I have nothing else to give you. I have given you my necklace. I have given you my ring. I do not have any other thing to give you. Please help me. She tried to wipe her tears from her eyes. He kept crying. I see, said the little man. Then you You must promise to give me something. You must make a promise. Anything, cried the miller's daughter. Anything, just help me. Anything at all, just help me, so that the king will not kill me. Help me. I want your first child, said the little man with the long nose. Your first child. Oh, cried the miller's daughter. Promise, said the little man with the long nose. Promise me. I promise, said the miller's daughter. I promise I will give you my first child. The little man sat down again at the spinning wheel, and whirl, he spun all the straw. The piles of straw became gold, became piles of gold. From straw to gold. Can you imagine? All the piles of straw became piles of gold in a wink, and in a wink again, as usual. The little man was gone. Just like that. Boom! He just vanished. When the sun came up, the king came out into the room. He came into the miller's daughter's room. How grand! Wonderful! Oh, said the king, my dear, we shall marry. We shall be married today. Come. And so, the miller's daughter became the queen. Can you imagine? She became the queen. Okay, here they are. The king and the queen. Can you see the queen? Can you see the king? Who would like to be a king or queen? I wouldn't mind being a queen. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned for part 3 of Rumplestiltskin. Bye for now.